we're doing a small digital tour of the classroom. This is October 2015. On the board, we have our objective. Right now, students will be able to summarize scenes from the Crucible. We'll use these summaries to make meaning and build paragraphs towards analysis. Over here, we are starting with historical periodization. We talked about the Middle Ages, the 16th century, the 17th century, the Restoration, 18th century, the Romantic period, the Victorian age, the 20th century, the modern period, and the postmodern period. Then we discussed pretty much how or where the oral tradition occurs, origin myth, archetype, monotheism, polytheism, oral tradition, and written word. We determined that written word came around about 3200 BC. Then we went over right here where, right there, 1953, that's when the Crucible was written. And then over here, 1692, that's where it was set. We talked about the allegorical meaning or the allegorical implications of why that occurred. We only touched on it. We didn't really get into a lot of the allegory yet because we just started the play. Over on the walls, we have the tone meters, which we're working on AP. We're looking at right over here. We have the categories for tone. And then from here, this is the lowest intensity of that tone or synonyms for that tone. And then it gets to the highest intensity of that tone. So we did quite a few categories. I think we have about 20 or so. They're all over the walls. This is making immersing the students in language. If you look at a couple of them, like derogatory, it goes from mean, the lowest intensity, to pejorative, the highest intensity. We're then going to take these words and we're going to apply them to classic paragraphs from literature. This is what we'll be doing next week. That will build us towards really nailing down exactly what tones are used in classic paragraphs from literature. All right, hopefully we should be in a really good place after October, building towards nailing down tone.